Hi everybody, so today I'm doing the, as promised, summer intensive review. It's going to be a series of, well, this one is going to be what to expect at a summer intensive. I think we're also going to have like what to get, how to pack, stuff like that. But anyways, so this is the first one on what to expect when you go to a summer intensive. I forgot to say that we are just starting a Twitter. Sorry, I'm so excited about it. I'm just like really in a happy mood today. So yes, we're starting a Twitter account. I think you could follow us at Twins Talk Ballet because numbers aren't allowed or something on the Twitter username. So we're just Twins Talk Ballet. So yeah, go check that out. It should be up soon. And yeah, feel free to follow us. Anyways, so what to expect during a summer intensive. I've said this like 5 times so far. Anyways, so you can, number one, expect to improve. That is really obvious and yeah, but it's also very exciting. But I just wanted to say, even if you're not going to like the biggest, best, longest, hardest summer intensive, you could still expect to improve, but you have to get out of it what you put into it. You should work very hard. You should, well, you should go to enjoy it too. Because I mean, it's very important to have fun because it's a very hard environment, but I mean, not very hard. Gosh, I'm so scatterbrained today. I'm sorry. Um, it's kind of intense, but it's very rewarding because in the end, you will improve if you work hard and you do what the teachers say and just soak it all in like a sponge. So, another thing to expect is a pretty rigorous schedule. I'd say you dance probably minimum 4 to 6 hours a day on upwards. Some intensives you're dancing like all day. When I went to Houston Ballet, that was a pretty intense schedule. I think we started anywhere from 8:45 to 9 ish, something like that, and we could end anywhere. I think the higher levels ended at like 6:30 even. I don't know, but yeah, those with the longer schedules usually have extra classes like the jazz, modern, stuff like that. Although almost every intensive usually has modern contemporary classes. You should also expect to be tired. It's just a normal part of working hard all day. I mean, you can't expect to be like, "Ooh, let's go run 8 miles" after all of that, but yeah, you will improve, you'll get more stamina. It's a really great experience. So, yes, expect to be tired. Try and get lots of sleep. It's really easy as long as you just like make sure set a time every night when you really need to go to sleep. I wouldn't recommend, partying every night with your friends. I mean, it's all fun. I usually do that on the weekends, like try and live it up. Maybe I'll stay up later, party with my roommate, whatever, talk. But usually during the week when you have all the classes, it's important to get your good night's sleep so you don't come with like huge bags in your eyes and you look like a zombie basically. Because you want to use that energy in your dancing so you can improve even more. Because that pretty much is the point of summer intensives. Now, I know all summer intensives are pretty different. I mean, they have similar guidelines, schedule. If it's a ballet intensive, you'll have technique every day. You should pretty much expect to be dancing Monday through Friday at least, or Monday through Saturday. Then you'll have at least 1 or 2 days off, or 1.5, depending on how long your Saturday is, if you do have Saturday class. Sorry if this video is getting really choppy and like edited and mixed up, but I'm kind of scatterbrained today, and this is kind of a wide subject to talk about, but I'm going to try and cover everything. Sorry if it's kind of messy or, I don't get to cover everything. Hopefully, this isn't redundant with my other summer intensive review, but that was kind of specific to each summer intensive I've been to. But this should kind of be an overview of what to expect generally, like if you're going to any random summer intensive. Um, let's see. Oh, you should expect to just have a uniform of like, it's usually black leotard and pink tights. Sometimes it'll be like, at some summer intensives, very few though, you could wear like whatever you want. I mean, not whatever you want, like any colored leotard with pink tights. Although I know at the Line Summer Intensive in San Francisco, I think you could wear whatever, like as long as it's form fitting, because one of my friends went there. Anyways, so expect to follow some dress code. Have your hair neatly done. I mean, usually they say just up, but it's very nice to have like a really good presentation in class. So the teachers know that you're engaged and interested. because it's more likely that they'll want to help you if you look like you want to be helped. Just try and soak up as much as you can from the teachers, and like I said, just have a really nice clean presentation in class. Use hairspray so your hair isn't like so you don't look like a banshee. Yeah, you could wear little makeup. I would recommend doing that just so that you look fresh and kind of define your features so you look nice and pretty, because you always want to look pretty for class. Don't wear too much though, because then it'll all sweat off or it'll look too caked on, or you'll just kind of look like a hoochie mama. Just a little, maybe some mascara, eyeliner, I don't know. Whatever you're used to doing, but just kind of basic. Don't go too crazy with colors or anything. And usually they have rules about jewelry. Like studs are okay, but I wouldn't wear dangles like these. Yeah, just kind of be safe. If you have any doubts, like going out the door, if you have some crazy thing in your hair or earrings or too much makeup, or you're wearing some leotard that might go a little too low or something, or it doesn't fit right. If you have any doubts like, should I wear this? Should I not? Just be safe and don't, because you, like I said, want to look presentable and nice and, just within the rules at all times, if possible. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to say that you should expect to bring plenty of point shoes. I would say on average about one a week. It really depends on how fast you go through them. Jet glue will be your best friend. You could get it on Discount Dance. Just pour some on the soft spot in your point shoe, wherever it's getting soft on the shank or the box. It'll make them last longer, save you money. Some people just, if it's like 3 weeks for a summer intensive or 2 weeks, some people who don't go through them as fast can just bring one pair and that's fine, but I usually prepare for like one a week or more just to be safe, and then if I have extra I'll just use them afterwards. But yeah, it's good to be prepared rather than get really caught off guard. For flat shoes, I would just bring one pair. Just make sure they don't have a bunch of holes and stuff. Usually the teachers don't like that. Yeah, so have nice clean flat shoes. Dorm life, I'll talk about that. So you should expect to have a roommate. Usually you'll have one roommate. Sometimes there are summer intensives where you'll have a suite and you'll have several others. I think at the Rock School you could choose to have like a single room, so you'll be by yourself. Although I think it's always more fun to have a roommate. Um, as long as your roommate's nice and everything. So if you're going, just FYI, to be nice to everybody, just try and be a good roommate. Just be mindful of your roommate. Be clean. Keep your room clean. Don't let your food just set out and rot and your room will stink, because I don't know. Just try not to have weird habits that might bother your roommate. Just be very respectful. You should expect to have a bed check and a lights out time kind of thing. I think that's mandatory for every kind of dorm situation, just so that there aren't people up at like 3 in the morning like, making so much noise so other people can't sleep. Most summer intensives have a final show. Well, actually not most, I would say. Some have a studio showing, like Houston Ballet has a full-on production that you rehearse for. You'll have rehearsals at the end of the day, which also makes your studio time longer. And some don't. Like sometimes it'll have like a really informal studio showing where your parents and friends, I guess, can come and sit in the studio. Maybe they'll watch class. Usually there are observation days where they'll just watch class towards the end, and maybe you'll show them like a little dance you've learned in pas de deux class, or I don't know. Usually your summer intensive will send you a list of things you might need to bring if there is a show. And I will be, tweeting and maybe make a summer intensive reviews about the ones we're going to this summer, just so that, you could get a feel for what those are like if you're going to those in the future. Okay, so that is pretty much it. Hopefully I covered pretty much everything. I'm pretty sure I did not. I'm sorry about that, but if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. And I'd also love to hear if anyone is going to a summer intensive and where you're going, because it's always fun. I could tell you, like, maybe I know someone going there or whatever. We might even end up going to the same one, which would be really fun. And make sure and check out our Twitter account, and stay tuned for the other episodes in our series about summer intensives. So that's it. Bye.